for joining me today. I am the Black Renegade Rising. I am simply a maven looking for my haven on the continent. This holiday season may be a little different than for most of us. We're used to spending our time with family and friends and enjoying the quality of time we have with them. Due to the events going around the world, that may not be possible for people to travel to visit their loved ones. With that stated, this is the perfect time to get to know us a little bit better. And by us, I mean melanated individuals. In order for us to uplift ourselves out of the current situation in which we're in, we need to learn to rely on ourselves. We need to learn to love ourselves. We need to learn to support our Black businesses, not just abroad, but nationally, locally, regionally. Only stays within our community for 6 hours. Whereas there are many other communities, money will stay in their community for weeks. Unfortunately, we as African Americans, melanated individuals, have the same biases towards others that look like us that white people do. And as a result, our Black businesses suffer. Our Black businesses create a lot of the jobs that support us, Black melanated individuals. With that stated, we need to do a better job of understanding who we are so that we can love ourselves and we can move forward. We have experienced a lot of trauma, and we're currently traumatized, and our future will probably include some trauma as well. But in order to loosen the shackles and move forward from white supremacy, we need to learn to support our own, to be for us, by us. Some will consider this being on code. Some will just consider this being part of the African diaspora and doing your share for yourself. Think of it as doing something good and positive and possibly life-altering for your own children. Some people are blessed to have parents who know a great deal about our history and are willing to share that with their children. Some of us have to educate ourselves. But either way, we can always learn more about who we are as a people so that we can learn to love who and what we see in the mirror so that we can go out and support others that look like us. Dr. Joy DeGroot is the author of Post-Traumatic Slave Syndrome. Please do not get stuck on the slave nomenclature in the name. Epigenetics is what is discussed in the book. And epigenetics is the science of trauma that is passed down from generation to generation. Dr. DeGruy is a leading expert in the field on post-traumatic stress and occurrences that happen and that have plagued the African American community in particular. Harriet Washington is the author of Medical Apartheid. And what it discusses is the dehumanizing examples of the atrocities that have happened to our Black bodies over the years without our consent, and how medical science and medical technology have gained and have benefited many that do not look like us while leaving us behind. Shawn Rochester is the author of The Black Tax. He's an amazing writer as well as speaker. And what it does is his book discusses the tax of being Black. Literally, what has it cost Black individuals over the years? And also, what has it cost America by not allowing Black Americans to live their full humanity and to fully be able to contribute to society? What has the society lost as a result? And what he does is he puts it in a dollar amount. He also explains that through our actions as African Americans and melanated individuals, we can effect change We can support our Black businesses. We can make a difference with our Black banks. We can help to uplift ourselves in a way that no one else can and will do. Unfortunately, we are alone. As Bijoux Noir has mentioned, we have no allies. We have no friends. In order to uplift us and to change our scenario and situation, we, melanated individuals, will need to do that ourselves. The best way to do that is to be for us, by us, for the betterment of us, by buying Black. And Ta-nehisi Coates and the Case of Reparations. Ta-nehisi Coates is a journalist, but he is also an author. And the Case of Reparations made waves across white society a few years ago. He literally looks at a scenario of a few families and he follows them from 1900 until pretty much the present day. And he just gives you an example by putting a face and a name to the stories of how these families were decimated due to the constant barragement that our societies have plagued upon us. America, as well as most Western world countries that participated in white supremacy, colonialism, and other atrocities towards Black, melanated individuals, are not going to come to our rescue. They have no intentions on providing us any assistance to create equality or equity in the places and spaces in which we live. If we want those things, we will have to do them ourselves. Some people feel that going to Africa is the only way. Some people feel that just exiting out of America is the way. But before many people can even take those steps, there are a number of things we can do right here and right now to improve our current situation. And that is by buying Black. Again, being for us, by us. And these have to be conscious decisions. We have to start loving ourselves, loving what we see in the mirror, so that we can buy Black and stop with our biases towards others that look like us. Unfortunately, we, melanated individuals, are often why other Black businesses fail. So until next time, I am the Black Renegade Rising. I am simply a maven, look for my haven on the continent. Please stay well, safe, and healthy. And again, thank you so much for joining me. Until next time.